They put me on mute on purpose. They be wanting to stop me. Let's see if they stop me, man. Let's see. If they stop me, man. Here y'all go typing to me, not hitting the like button. Here y'all crazy. Boy, go on do y'all thing though, man. Do y'all thing. I like to give y'all a little fun this morning too. Y'all want to send me all these messages, but don't want to hit the like button. I guess that help y'all. I guess that's fun for y'all. I be figuring out for the trolls, it be fun for y'all. You just gotta sit and let the kid. At the family gathering, you gotta let the kids play. So y'all can come on in here and play and fill up the chat, do a bunch of weird shit. And the grown ups, we gonna keep talking, and y'all can go and play in the living room, whatever. Make sure y'all knock nothing over, make us have to come in there and tell y'all to calm down. But I figured out that the kids is gonna come to my chat, and the kids gonna come in my chat playing around, and I just figured out that's just part of it, man. You know what I mean? But was it justified? I don't think it was justified at all, but we're gonna wiggle through it, talk about it. It wasn't justified, not one bit. But it was not justified one bit. Now, I got it on sub mode. The only way you can send a message is you have to sub to the channel. That's the only way you can send a message now.
You already know the rules.
Me gonna calm you down
when you come in my house.
You want to spam the chat with all this shit. So let me
super violate that
erase
like
everything you putting because
don't cost
you're trying to spam my
hit
chat.
That like button.
Stop typing to me, nigga.
Shall we begin?
But I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for
ICE. This light on? Shit.
To ICE.
Hold on, let me turn this light on.
We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good
culture,
live.
To our economy.
Because all this shit keep happening, so that means this is gonna be a good live. All this shit happening. Yep, this gonna be a good live. It's gonna be lit.
And it's also on you.
Bunch of stupid shit happening. It's gonna be lit.
Well, hello, America. So holy, a lady got shot.
Did nothing to de-escalate the situation.
By an
You're right.
ICE agent. Prepare for the fallout because you know it's coming. Hold Sparkles, George Floyd 2.0. Except for they didn't kneel on her neck. They just said, boom, dead, done.
Look, that great area gonna get y'all killed, boy. I don't understand, like, okay, it was wrong, but everybody know when you go around the police jerking around and being abrupt, you can get killed. Did the white privilege get her killed? Was the fact that she was a naive ass woman? I'm a woman, I don't know, I'm a woman, I'm crazy, I'm a woman, I'm gonna just do whatever. Oh, I'm dead, I'm in heaven now, but I was a woman. We don't know what did it. It could have been a white privilege, it could have been the fact that she was a woman. She could have been bored. I'm bored, so I'm gonna go. They say this was her. They say that was her fourth time blocking it. They say she was running around blocking the police. That was her thing, blocking the police. I'm gonna block the police. It was totally wrong, but man, the police gonna do you wrong. Like the police be doing people wrong. Like this is America. You can do all kind of crazy stuff. You're right. Yeah, this is America. This is America. You can do whatever you want. This is America, but you can't just be in the this is America, so I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do. You can't be like that, man. You can't do whatever you want to do. Even though you white and everything, you're a white woman, the most privileged person in the world, probably. You can't be doing that. Black people, and then Hassan Campbell said talking about black people, we should know better than to try to say it was just, but black people, we do know better. We do know you can't be doing that shit. Yeah, we know it's wrong, but yeah, we also know. Like if that was one of us, we would have been like, oh, they was driving around there. Each one of these killings where black people get killed by the police, I'd be like, I mean, that's what gets you smoked. Like I know that. We all know that. Like it's been happening. They shot my partner Themsy. My partner Themsy said, if you run with your hands up, they won't shoot you. He tried to run with his hands up. Still shot him.
So in case you don't know what's going on, a lady in Minneapolis got stopped at a traffic stop by an ICE agent, and she attempted to run. Now, the loving liberal left is going to say she did nothing wrong. This wasn't justified. The lady tried to run the ICE agent over with her car. Vehicular manslaughter, vehicular homicide. She attempted to hit a police officer with a moving vehicle.
No, she didn't. She didn't attempt to hit him. But she thought, I'm going to just drive around and I'm going to just drive. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you blocked us before and you think you're finna drive off again and go hide and come block. No, we're not finna play with you. We out here trying to really stop these Minnesota people, these Somalis, from having the biggest fraud in American history. We out here for them. If you want to get in the way, then go ahead. In the hood, we got a saying, man, get out the way. You supposed to buy some weed, the nigga say you the weed. He's like, bro, I got it, but I ain't even going. You might get shot trying to buy it. Get out the way. Stay out the way. See, if the Somali people really was smart, they would say, man, y'all stay out the way, man. Y'all don't mess around and get killed out here. Them Somali people ain't in no car driving around. Y'all out there trying to protest for the Somali people. They not in their cars driving around getting killed by the police. So why y'all? Anyway, it was wrong though. Totally wrong. I want to make that understood. But what is you doing? What are you doing? You're not Somali. Why are you out there doing that? Why don't you peacefully protest? Being in a car driving around is, if you put police in a sticky situation, bro, they not for the play. They not. You see how he smoked her, then walked back to the car like it was nothing. I'm telling you, bro. I'm just being honest with y'all.
Force, and the cop
I don't want y'all to make no mistakes out here.
In the face, and she's now dead. So before all y'all lose, abolish ICE, Orange Man bad, on them at a traffic stop. You don't want to get shot in the face? Don't try and run away. Do as you're told. Comply. If they violate your rights, fight those in court, because you're not going to win the battle at the point of attack. She just found this out the hard way. Find out, boom, dead, done.
If you watch the actual footage of the ICE agent shooting that woman, that 37-year-old American citizen, in her face, no matter what angle you watch that video from, you'll see that she wasn't trying to run him over with her car. You know it's bad when white American citizens are being shot by ICE agents. The president said the woman was disorderly and that she viciously and willingly ran over the ICE agent. And you know what? That would be disgusting if it were true. But it wasn't, because we watched the video and we saw that didn't happen. I just want to know if American citizens can receive a pamphlet of what the new rules are, because then surely we can read them, understand them, and then comply. They signed up to be federal agents knowing that their job required them to be in conflict, but they're so afraid of any type of conflict that they'll kill anybody they come across. Make that make sense. It's big. Afraid of this woman in her car cutting the wheel to get away from him, because that's what you can see in the video, cutting the wheel to get away from him, that he shot her 3 times in the head. In fact, he was so afraid of this woman and her car that he went towards the car, because that's what you do when you're afraid for your life. You go toward the threat. Just let us know the new rules so that we can abide by them, so that we can comply. Let me give an example. If an officer tells you to get out your car and you don't, you can get shot 3 times in your head. If an officer tells you to stop walking and you don't, you could get shot 3 times in your head. If an officer tells you to stop talking, stop recording, and you don't, you could be shot 3 times in your head. Oh, see, now that makes sense. The reason why the majority of Americans feel defeated is because we're being bullied. One of the issues, there's many.
I mean, but that's just how it is, though. We can't listen. Woke people, I know. You woke, you knew. You're going to make up new rules because you woke and you out here now. And you about to be weird and change the new rules. No, you're not. The lady thought, I'm about to get in this car. I'm about to block ICE agents. I'm about to be a nuisance. And I'm at the end of the day, I don't think she knew I know for a fact she didn't think she would die. She had kids and everything. I'm going to go out here, and I'm not Somali or nothing, but I'm going to go out here and I'm going to drive my car around and I'm going to jerk it around and be abrupt, and I'm going to go home at the end of the day and kick it with my kids and tell them and feel like I was in my purpose, because I was out in my car jerking around, bothering people, trying to stop people from committing fraud. Like, why would you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
The same rules that you abide by, the same rules that they make up as they go. And then you got another
already,
group
Keith, that's what's up, brother.
Group, but that other group, like a classic bullying situation, keeps saying, hey, they're not following the rules. Hey, they're breaking the Constitution. I don't know if you've ever been bullied, but if you haven't, let me explain. The bully's gonna keep beating your ass. The bully's gonna beat your ass. You're gonna tell your mom.
Y'all
Your
hit that
mom's
like
gonna
button,
ignore
turn
you.
me
The
up,
bully's gonna
man.
beat your ass. You're gonna tell the teacher will ignore you. Same thing happens with the principal. The principal ignores you. And so you got two options. You can sit down and keep on being beaten until you are no more, or you can fight. Let me tell you why Americans sometimes choose not to fight. I don't care what the millions of images and videos that you see on that screen that you're addicted to every day say. The majority of Americans are tired of this.
Turn me up, hit the like button. Let's get to the algorithm, man. Y'all was helping me out, man.
They're unemployed, and they're numb. The majority of Americans aren't racist. They enjoy diversity. They don't really care about their neighbor much because they're too focused on themselves. They're trying to figure out how they're going to afford health care, child care, groceries. That's what the majority of Americans are doing. It's going to be up to my generation and the generation that comes after millennial to stand up and fight. The thing about it is we're a little ill-equipped. Sorry, this is our first Great Depression. This is the greatest depression. To rally and really come together, but it has to be before 10 p.m. because I have to go to work tomorrow. My daughter has a recital. I mean, that's if she's not shot up in her school. President said the woman that was screaming in the video, the woman that was recording and screaming, "What are you doing? What are you doing? This is a murder," is a professional agitator. And honestly, I feel like that should be a job that we get paid for because I'm professionally agitated like a He was probably agitated because not a lot of people have a casual cup of coffee with their morning murder. What's up, millennials? We riding at dawn before or after we take our Lexapro and roll up? You let me know. Rest in peace, Renee Good. We seen that you didn't deserve to die. We saw it with our own eyes that you didn't deserve to die, no matter what anybody says.
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off and say the quiet part out loud again. I'm sitting here watching Avengers, and sometimes I wish I could wipe out 50% of humanity. Jacob Frey doesn't hate how what happened today happened. He hates who's in office while it happened. If this exact same incident happened under a Democratic administration, they'd be preaching on patience and telling everyone to wait for the facts. Let's get something straight right out the gate. I don't want anyone dead, ever. Some people do have an exception, though. But if you try to weaponize a 2-ton vehicle,
hit the like button.
Federal agents while in full capacity, that's
all you gotta do is do the screen like this.
That's physics meeting consequences. Now cue Mr. Mayor, Mr. Moral Outrage on Demand. This dude screaming, "Get the to federal agents," while in the same breath begging everyone to stay calm because he doesn't want another George Floyd. Look, man, you say you don't want riots, then stop throwing verbal Molotov cocktails. Don't act like an activist, govern like a mayor, and then dodge responsibility when your words pour gasoline on a city already on edge. Calling the self-defense claim trash before all the angles were out, before the dust settled, before the facts finished loading. And then, oh, would you look at that? Another angle drops. And suddenly it looks like a whole lot of offense, if you ask me. Funny how that works. The problem isn't accountability or law enforcement on this one. It's politicians emotionally freelancing in real time, lighting matches and then blaming the fire. Where's the same outrage when the headline doesn't fit the preferred narrative? Because it happens all the damn time. Law enforcement shoots an armed suspect, charged him with a knife. Officer fires after someone points a gun, reaches for a weapon, or tries to run him over. Silence. No press conferences. No mayors dropping F-bombs. No capital awkward. Hell, we've seen body cam after body cam after body cam where the threat is actually crystal clear. And suddenly the outraged crowd develops selective blindness. If the suspect doesn't check the right political boxes, if the facts ruin the storyline, if the video doesn't spark maximum chaos, then it's wait for the investigation. Let the process play out. Context matters. Funny how context only matters sometimes. Jacob Frey will not return in Avengers Doomsday.
Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but my man just
I don't
tried
know
that
who
new
needs to
100
hear this,
milligram
but
generic
like,
Viagra
man,
for
like
only
I told you,
87
I've been
cents a
told
pop
you,
on
man, you
Friday
gotta
night.
have time.
We was
Your
at the
life
house
must
in
be
the
really
bedroom,
good if you
straight
out
up,
in
and
your
he was
car
messing
doing
it
all
up.
this.
So
That's
he
all I'm
that
saying.
it sounded like a
Y'all know
scam
y'all
for
can't ask
real,
me shit.
but he tried it, and let me tell you what went down. He just answered a few questions.
Let it would have been my wife and I got kids and all that now. And she, babe, I'm about to go out here and get in my car and drive around and mess with the ICE agents. Why you want to do that, babe? Cause they should, man, babe, sit your ass down and boy watch Mario or some shit. What the hell are you doing? Keith, I'm like, if I let my wife, you know, you had kids and a husband and you out here giving a motherfucker. Keith, I'm saying no, it's like, listen, man, I don't know. Maybe look for the new millennials, for the people born in 2000 and up. Let me make this understood. The police will kill you. They will really shoot you. Like if you play around and stuff, it don't have to make sense. It don't have to make sense. It's a thing called compliance. You have to do it, or you can get killed. Now, if you wanna, you can explain in heaven and hell what was supposed to happen. Like God, the angle. You can show God the angle, or show the devil the angle in the afterlife. But if you want to stay here in real life, you just gotta follow common sense. That's all. Like y'all want to live in a great area and be so crazy that where y'all willing to die. Y'all like Biggie Smalls. Y'all ready to die. I'm so crazy. I'm so much of a millennial. I'm so headstrong. I'm about to just take my car. She was 37, so that means she's I'm older now, so people in their 30s is youngsters. Y'all youngsters, y'all was born in this new era of y'all in your 30s. I'm headstrong. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm about to drive around and almost hit the police. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna go home to my family and recharge. And man, no, you not. No, you are not. We sorry. We're out here to try to get the Somali people that's supposed to have committed the biggest fraud in American history. That's what we out here for. They done made videos saying they out here. The lady said they out here. They said they're not going home. They poking the bear saying this is what we doing. We getting money. We doing all this. So the ICE agents are out there for them. Okay? The ICE agents are already in other places bothering people. But this is the first group of people that say, ICE agents, come on, come get us. We out here committing fraud and we come get us. So they threw rocks at the ICE agents to have them come there. Okay? See, like when my partners used to come get me, I used to be a go-to guy. Like I used to always have, one thing about me, I used to always have hella partners and have hella niggas, and I used to always have like a little goon squad. I always had to. So people used to come get me. Hey man, some niggas was fucking with me. They take your niggas to go. And I used to be like, well, hold on. What did you do though? And they would have to tell me what happened, because if you started some shit, I'm not going to put my niggas in no danger because you started some shit. So that's the whole thing. Like, what happened? Why ICE out here? Oh, they said that they posted. I don't know. Like, hang out with me, white people. I'll tell you, hey, I'm black and I ain't finna go out there. You white. Why are you going out there? Because it's not right. Okay, pray about it. You could pray about. There's power in prayer. She could have prayed. She could have woke up with her kids and just, man, thank God, just had real prayer, just went to Lord, I said, Lord, please, Lord. She could have just prayed real strong, opened her eyes up, and went on about her business. But see, the demons, the devils, and see, a lot of y'all, I'm glad. Let the chat go down. That's cool. Let this chat, let this do down to 2 people, because maybe only a few people supposed to hear this message. So it's cool. When you start being real, people get up out of here. But this might be only for y'all 5 people. Sometimes the devil will come to you in a bright idea. Demons will come to you in a bright idea. And it might be light. It might not even be nothing. Demons will come to you and trick you out of your ministries and trick you out of your life. Was she saved? Did she have them kids in wedlock? You see what I'm saying? Demons will kick it with you, and then right when you get there, they'll be like, oh, you by yourself. Oh, we didn't know you going. The demons like, we didn't tell you to get in the car and jerk around and do all that. Or did they? Them voices in the head, some of them be God, some of them be demons. Depending on the outcome, that was probably a demon told her to do that. God didn't tell you to do that. You had kids and shit. God didn't say, hey, go out there, and when you see the police, people that's known for shooting people, that's do that. You know, a demon probably told her, I'm a woman, I'm white, these my Somali friends. That's a demon telling you to do that. That's a demon confusing you. That's a demon. That wasn't God telling you to do that. Because I think God would have wanted you to be here with your kids. And now, all these people that's outraged, is hella deep. Those are demons too. So now you outnumbered by the demons. The demons, see, I keep telling y'all, the earth is a devil's turf. The flesh is the devil's mess. So, of course, everybody's outraged. I tell you one thing. I tell you one more thing. I bet nobody else going to go out there and do that. I bet that. But watch all of the demonic energy mount up. It's going to be George Floyd 2.0. And it was a white lady this time. Why you didn't went out there and got smoked, white lady? Why you didn't put yourself in this? Why, you on a mural next to George Floyd, but you ain't here to see it. So what's the point? You're not here to go, man, look at me. I'm dead next to George Floyd. I done jumped in this stuff. Now I'm dead. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Cause she would never, man, bruh, Keith. I don't think that like the outcome is what the demons gonna be looking like. I didn't tell the demons the demons walked with her the whole time. The demons told her, man, get in your car, man. God probably said, hey man, you got kids, just sit your ass down real quick. God probably said, but the demons, nah, man, get in your car, go out there and drive around. When the ICE team drive off. And then when you got shot, the demons was like, I didn't tell her. I told her to get in the car and drive around and block the ICE agents all day. I didn't tell her, man, when the like, of course she gonna try to, of course she been playing all day. She was running around doing that shit all day. So she thought a lot of times before you die, you don't know it. A lot of the times. But sometimes somebody tried to kill me, I didn't even know it. Like the whole plan, some dudes tried to set me up. I ain't gonna tell you what I was doing, but the dude tried to tell me to pull up in an alley in the back way. Right? I said, nah, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just serve you out here. I'm gonna just do it in the front of the house. And I could tell he was kind of nervous, like, okay. So I do it in the front of the house. Right when I get ready to do what I'm doing, cars come from this way, come from that way to get me. From both sides of the street, right? I done had to pull some Steven Seagal. I done had to pull some Last Action Hero type shit to get up out of there. But I'm saying that to say, if I would have parked in the back, in the alleyway, when the cars both came, I would have been stuck in the middle, and I would have been able to go this way or that way. My intuition told me, man, nah, don't park in the back. Do this shit out on the open street, because something ain't right about this dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your antennas up out here, man. For real, like that's the outcome. Look at the outcome. Now I keep telling y'all, the new demons now, they didn't like y'all didn't see this what happened. Y'all done took so much away from religion. Y'all done disrespected God so much. Y'all done said on God and demon time so much. Y'all done disrespected this shit so much to where the demons saying, well, listen, let me fake like a pastor then. Let me fake like a preacher then. Let me get up in there and slide up in there and act like this. They don't, and I'm gonna get up in there then. And now you got demonic people acting like Christians and acting like they know what's going on. And the real people that really got a lot of them, just like, man, God telling us to stick, man, just stay out the way, man. People don't know what's who. It's total confusion out here. Man, stay out the way, man. I'm God, like I'm coming back in the next 30 years, man. Just stay out the way, man. God, like if you just stay out the way, so if you die, you can come on home to me. Or if you're still alive when I come down there, you won't be done did nothing. But stay out the way, because this I'm telling you, this is crazy right here. I don't know why would you do that? It was wrong. It was totally wrong. It's not justified. You can't be just killing people. Can't be just killing people, you know. But I look at it the same way. If you go through North Richmond, if you go through East Side Detroit at 3:00 in the morning with no reason, talking about, you know where I can score, and you get smoked, what are you doing at the East Side of Detroit at 3:00 in the morning? I'm talking about, you know where I can score. Hell yeah, I know where. Bow, go through his pockets, man. What the fuck you mean? It's 3 a.m. What you mean you gonna score? You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't think she understood she didn't understand. And it's a lot of things that I'm not knocking women, but women have this child built-in thing that never really grow out of, and it could destroy the relationships, their job, their friends. They have this naive child little button thing right up in here somewhere. All women had that in their head, and sometimes it'll malfunction. Maybe she didn't have a dude. Maybe a dude would have taught her, babe, you doing what? You finna go drive? Nah, but no. Hell no, don't do that. But let me see who this is. I got it on. Somebody sent me something bad. Oh, okay, yeah, she scored her. Yeah, man. Cause I'm about to say I got this on it's showing your message probably because you said a cuss word, but it's showing your message. I'm gonna show it anyway. But I got it on where only subscribers can say something to me. So if you want to troll me, subscribe. See how look at that. I done figured this shit out. I ain't gonna subscribe to troll you. So if you want to troll me, subscribe. Y'all see ain't no troll. Hey Keith, see how no trolls is in here today? If you wanna leave me a comment, you have to be a subscriber. So if you want to now y'all really gotta pay me now. Go on and subscribe. If you want to troll me, subscribe.
Jacob Frey will not return in Avengers Doomsday.
Hendrick.
Yeah, man.
Cars can be needy.
They need fluids to run properly. They need proper air.
I know them trolls mad than a bitch right now.
I have a very simple message.
We can't troll
We
them.
do not need any further help from the federal government. To Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, you've done enough. There's nothing more important than Minnesotan safety. I've issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary. I remind you, a warning order is a heads up for folks. And these National Guard troops are our National Guard troops. They're teachers in your community. They're business owners. They're construction professionals. They are Minnesotans. Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight. We will not take the bait.
You mean this guy right here? This guy right here who is casually walking away from the scene where he just shot somebody in the face 3 times, who is unarmed and not a threat? He's casually walking away from the scene uninjured. Is that the guy that you're talking about, Donald Trump? On Temu Twitter, Donald Trump posted the following. I've just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is a horrible thing to watch. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator. Obviously to who? To you, 79-year-old dementia-ridden Trump? And the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing, and resistant, and then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer. Now, we've all seen the clip, and that didn't happen, but he says here, based on the attached clip, it's hard to believe he's alive. When I first read that, I was like, what the? Then I watched the attached clip. Look at the of all the views we have of this incident today, he chose the one that was from across the street behind a tree, and he even slowed it down. And in this very obscure clip, if you use your imagination, then I guess it looks like the ICE agent got hit by the car. But we know, because we've all seen actual up-close, clear clips, that didn't happen. And once again, he's talking about this guy right here who's not injured, who clearly didn't get ran over. And in his Temu tweet, he says he's in the hospital recovering. No, he's not. Here's what actually happened after he shot and murdered this woman.
Shame! 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 What's happening to her? What happened? Don't let the murderer leave! Don't let the murderer leave! You! Shame! You guys are the you don't get to tell us what to do!
Yeah, he fled the scene. That's what really happened. They are literally creating a narrative right in front of our face. Facts be damned. And you know who doesn't need to make up narratives and tell lies? People who are justified and people who do the right thing. They know it's murder. They know this was unjustified. And now they're trying to get their thug off. Accountability now.
Amen. Talk to him, son.
The thing that I feel like everybody's overlooking, 2 of the key things. 1, what law did that woman break for the officer to tell her to get out her car?
She broke the common sense law, Hassan. He was wrong. The officer was totally wrong. But, Hassan, she broke the common sense law. The police will smoke you for playing around. That's the common sense law. But let's hear what Hassan got. Let's hear.
Matter of fact,
And he was wrong.
heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. What law did that female break? Did that young lady break?
Bro, stop cussing in the chat, bro. Stop saying, hey Keith, stop saying the F word, bro.
Man.
If you text to me, say don't cuss, okay? Because that's what spam the chat. I notice you cussing every time you say something. Just leave me a comment without the F word, without the F bomb.
Right? Most Americans, we're not used to masked men with guns and badges running down on our cars or standing in the middle of the street. And in that situation, she was in her car, right? In her car, going past him. She said some words to him that he didn't like, and he decapitated her. He turned her TV off over road rage. Now, Let that be me or you, and we get upset at a traffic stop or somebody stuck in the middle of the road and exchange words like we do every day. You know how somebody car might be sitting there and they got the blinkers on and you like, move, jackass. And those words can lead to aggression from the other party. So now you're telling me that it's now legal for a police officer to get upset because he decided to thrust himself towards her door and she decided to try to maneuver and turn her car in the opposite direction to go around him so he gets sideswiped a little bit. Yeah, there's different angles. But from the first angle, you could see how the car affected him. It didn't affect him much. And after he turned her TV off and sent her to the afterlife, you know, the crossroads where you won't be lonely, he sent her to the crossroads. Then he walked off. Like nothing ain't happened. Like it was light work. Not a care in the world. And that's and the crazy part about it is it's like, yo.
Ever sue the driver
Yeah,
who crashed into you
man.
after a car accident?
Yeah, you know, I done
There's
figured
a
it
better way
out.
to
Like
get compensated that's fast.
they look at cuss words like spam, so they won't send me out. They'll try to slow down my chat. I'm trying to keep my lives lit, y'all. So y'all help me out, man. Y'all know I love all y'all, man. But I gotta get this message out, man. Y'all rocking with me though. We rocking, bro.
We go through stop and frisk, and we done dealt with so many situations with the Trayvon.
No, it's all good, bro.
With the George Floyd, or with so many situations in our community where we get treated like this on a daily basis.
Viz, what up?
We gonna justify that?
Came in with the like button like a real player. That's what's up.
And the thing that makes me so sick in my stomach when it comes to a lot of you black
people, yeah, Keith, they on that now, bro.
It's like because of niggas like me and Young Pharaoh. Now you new dudes all over something. Now y'all riding with Trump. Y'all late to the party. Because most of the people that got off that Trump train once he sat up there and he lied about the wars and when he lied about them Epstein's files. When there was no arrest. Then he turned around and told us that the Epstein files didn't exist. Now there's no arrest, but we definitely seeing wars and rumors of wars. I need y'all to put it in the comment section. You driving down the block, because this is the part that's being left out, and you see masked men with guns, and they telling you to get out of the car. We're not talking about police badges. We're not talking about police sirens. Whoop, whoop. Hello, officer. Is there a problem? License and registrations. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about men running down on you with their face covered up and guns and telling you to get out the car right now. What do you do in that moment?
You get out the car, Hassan. That's what you do. If they're ICE agents, you get out the car. That's what you do in that moment. Like, what the fuck? That was crazy. Like, man, like, you get out of the car. You be aware. ICE agents are out here because Somalian people are scamming. It's the biggest scam. It's billions. It's scams in billions. I look Somalian, and you motherfuckers didn't put me in on it. Had me lying in the Somalian basketball Dallas tournament saying my name was Musia so I could play in the basketball tournament for the Eritreans in the had me playing, gave me $200 to play in the tournament. Cool. That's cool. One of the people I used to cut his hair. But y'all getting scammed, y'all getting billions out of the government. So that's why the ICE agents is out there, because the little lady talking shit to the president. ICE going out trying to deport people, and this was the first group of people that threw rocks at the president and said, I want to be a part of this. You deporting people from other countries and all that. We want to we scamming the system and stuff, and we gonna throw rocks to come get us. And the president said, "Oh, who did that? Who threw that? Oh, y'all did it." And they thought the president wouldn't bust a U-turn and double back and come put ice in there, and that's what happened. You know, that's what happened. And now everybody outraged, but like people that's trying to defend these people, they threw rocks at the president and ICE wasn't even looking at them. ICE was trying to go after illegal immigrants, and then all of a sudden Somalis want to go, hey, we okay. President like, bet, stop the car. Hold on, who did that? They did that. Go back, go. Bust a U-turn. The Somali, they don't know. You know what's up? We used to do that. We talk shit to somebody in the car, and then they gonna keep. And then when we said bust a U-turn, we're like, oh, they coming back. President, oh, turn around. Somebody threw a rock at me. Now y'all want to go out there, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, say, man, I'm just trying to kind of like wake y'all game up when it comes to the gray areas, man. I hope y'all don't think y'all can go play with ICE agents and the National Guard and whatever. Just it's okay to have a little bit of common sense, man. It's okay to stay. You ain't got to be a part of everything, man. You don't got to be a part of everything, bro. It's okay to let the people do their job. Especially, like, one thing I'm notice this. You notice ain't no black people getting killed up doing nothing. You notice that. We ain't like that, like, if you notice, it ain't no black people getting shot up accidentally. And you will never hear about a black lady getting killed trying to stop some people from messing with some other people. You'll never notice that. Notice that. Notice that. You will never ever see. You haven't seen that yet, have y'all? Let's carry on. Let's carry on. There's some more stuff. We finna wiggle through it, man. We finna wiggle through.
You got hit, even as a passenger or in an Uber, you would need to try this.
We finna wiggle through. You already know, man. Hood CNN, man. Every morning, man. We back.
West Lake Street, Minneapolis.
The shooting in Minneapolis today exposed one massive plague that is plaguing our society. The woman who died left behind a child and I believe a wife, potentially a husband. I don't know. Either way, she was a wife and she was a mother. And she spent her day agitating federal officers and then potentially wielding her car against federal officers that are armed with guns. At what point do we just call this a mind virus? This is a mind virus. You are putting your life at stake for what? Your political preferences? Because these ICE agents were just helping somebody's car, I think, that was stuck. They weren't even engaging in any sort of ICE-related activity at this time. She agitated just to agitate. And now it literally makes me want to cry. Like, she's left her family behind for stupid political reasons. Oh my gosh, get a hobby, get a real job. Care about the things that you should actually care about.
Now, when I said I'm insensitive, here it is. A regular white lady just saying what I've been like. And she kind of aggressive. She kind of insensitive. She like, get a job. She kind of insensitive, but low key. This is exactly. Notice you ain't seen no black person from the hood, and then this Tanya was shot up trying to, same thing. And Keith, same thing I said, bro. Like, listen. The same exact thing I said, but in nice.
Guns. At what point do we just call this a mind virus? This is a mind virus. You are putting your life at stake for what? Your political preferences? Because these ICE agents were just helping somebody's car, I think, that was stuck. They weren't even engaging in any sort of ICE-related activity at this time. She agitated just to agitate. And now it literally makes me want to cry. Like, she's left her family behind.
Very blunt.
For stupid political reasons. Oh my gosh, get a hobby, get a real job. Care about the things that you should actually care about, which is your family, not ICE and the fake propaganda that your mayor and your governor is pushing on you. I mean, the anti-ICE propaganda is literally a mind virus, and someone lost their life over it. And I don't blame ICE for this. I blame the absolute morons out there that are pushing this propaganda.
I actually had an opportunity to look at it from multiple different angles, and she messed around and found out. It's no reason why that woman should have been out there agitating ICE
No
officers.
reason at all.
It kind of reminds me of when Nick Shirley was investigating and he was going back and forth, which is a completely separate situation, but follow me here.
Y'all
When
double
Nick
tap the
Shirley
screen
was
for
having
me.
a conversation and he was trying to figure out what was going on.
No
with
cuss words. If y'all
the
leave
daycares
a comment, please don't cuss.
facility.
That's spamming
There
the
was
chat.
a white woman that was out there yelling, saying, "This is ICE out here. Don't open up." And she didn't have any evidence, any clue of what was going on, because obviously Nick Shirley was an ICE, but you know, they were so gung-ho and didn't have anything to do whatsoever. And so they spent their time, their energy, and their life force fighting for and defending something that they knew not of. And it was so easy for them to be able to get
Donna, what up?
propaganda to, whether it be from the
Donna Fisher, what up with it?
They like to call themselves MS Now, CNN.
Double tap the screen so I can get into that algorithm, y'all. All you gotta do is do the screen like this.
In general, and so you put yourself in harm's way and tried to prevent ICE officers from doing what they were supposed to do, and you messed around and found out. That's really the gist of what was going on over in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as far as this whole situation. And as I gather more information and do more research, I am finding out largely, and I'm trying to confirm for sure, so I'm not 100% sure here, but that she was in a relationship. Some people are even reporting that the person that she was in a relationship with, another woman, which I'm not going to get into that because that's not the context of this conversation. I don't think that that's relevant. It's relevant from the perspective that maybe it shows the derangement in people and that they need to really step back and get back with God. Completely different conversation.
Yeah, because she was in a relationship with a woman, so she might have been like the stud. She might have been like the man of, she might have been the man. So she figured, I'm a man. I'm the man in the relationship, so I need to be in the car, drive my little female friend up at the little spot. She that way, and I guess she think that I think she the man, and I guess she got so carried away that she tried to start shit with me, and I'm like, I'll be a huckleberry if you want to know. Like, if you think you're a man, you got dreads and you walk like this on purpose, so you think you're okay. You getting carried away and about to get carried away. Like, you're not yet. Like, really? You think I got dreads and I'm a man? Okay. I'm gonna try to fight him. I'm gonna walk down the hallway and chip a man on my shoulder because I'm a man. Okay. The derangement in their mind is corroded like the womb. The mind is corroded like the womb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? hey, Keith. I'm a erase what you said because I'm trying not to, I'm talking in code, but I see what you said. I see what you said, Keith. Hey, there's got to be something going on in your mind to say, I'm going to get in my car and I'm about to drive around abruptly and mess up my axle and my brakes and my shocks trying to jerk around in this big ass. You in an SUV, they're not playing you. You better off in like a little compact car doing it. You in an SUV, you in a baby tank too. They finna, get her. We gonna start all over. Reset, start all over again. Somebody came out here playing. That's how the police, you see how dude walked off? Like, hey man, I'm not, you in an SUV too? See, that's where not like, y'all need to listen to y'all men. Listen to men sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. A man would have said, babe, what you doing? I'm finna get in the car. I'm finna go drive down here and drive around in circles and mess with the ice pick. Babe, go watch TV or something. Matter of fact, babe, here go some money. Go on down to the store. Go to the mall or something. Here go $150 or something. If it's me, you ain't getting $150. I'm gonna give you $30. Don't spend it all in one place. I'm gonna give you $30. Tell you to drop your ass off at Marshalls or something. I'm not. Here go $30. Go up at Burlington Coat Factory. I'll be back in an hour. You know what I'm saying? You needed a man to tell you, hey man, you gotta listen to a man. See, she was in a relationship with one of her people. A man would have said, babe, what you doing? You would have been getting ready. I'm about to go out here and get in my car. They would have heard the car keys jingling and all that. I'm feeling, where you going, babe? I'm about to get in the car and go drive around and mess up the brake system and mess up the shocks, jerking and jerking, messing with the ice people. Why you want to do that, babe? Cause I don't got nothing. I'm bored, and women are supposed to be tough these days, and I want to be tough too. I'm white, but I want a reason to feel like everybody want a reason to feel like the world against them. I'm a white woman, the most privileged person in the world, but I want to find a way to feel alive out here. So I'm about to go get smoked. Okay. And it's like you can't be playing with. I know what she thought, because she had blocked the police one time. Then she blocked them again. She probably thought the worst thing could happen is I drive off, they catch up with me, and they tell me to stop doing that. You, that car that's been driving around messing with us, stop it. She thought that that's the most that could happen, because some women, they need to listen to a man sometimes. See, sometimes I love my women, but sometimes you thinking like a woman without somebody being there to stop you. You're like, her girlfriend was another one, so it was no male people around to say, hey, you shouldn't do that, because those are ICE agents and they not playing. So like I wouldn't do that. And you in a truck. So a truck is more dangerous. It's like a baby tank. Like, these police officers are regular people up under all that. They walk around like they stoic and all that, but deep down inside, they regular people. Just like gangsters. All these gangsters, that's why when I see a dude with tattoos and dreads and all that, I know you're a regular person up underneath all that. You done walked around the mirror, watched Menace to Society, watched the NBA YoungBoy video, and now you outside bothering regular people. But I know you're a regular person. I'm going to smack your motherfucking gold teeth out your mouth. I know you're a regular person up under that. And that suit don't scare me. Same thing, like, listen, don't go out there messing. Listen, you have not heard about Anthony getting killed trying to protect them. You ain't heard about Latasha. You ain't heard about none of us doing none of that. Follow black people. We kind of smart sometimes. If it get dangerous, watch black people. We know when to run. If the food good, if you go to a restaurant and you see black people in line, the food is probably good. If you see black people not participating in that, more than likely we kind of, black people, we really good at common sense. You got these new black people that want to worship the devil and do all this weird shit now and all that stuff. You know, any black dude with dreads or any black dude with a little haircut and like little weird, little cute little dreads, I don't fuck with none of them. It's just one dude at the gym. I'm cool with him and everything, but he pin his dreads up in a little bun and he walk around like, and it's like, yeah, I'm cool with you, cuz, but I don't sense no testosterone coming from you. You got your dreads pent up, and the braids, the dreads is to the side too, and I'm like, I rock with you, bro, but I wouldn't feel masculine pinning my dread after having to actually. Here they go, y'all. They better try to get me, y'all. Y'all know how they do me. Hey, y'all, let me go and get off here before they try to. This how they do me, y'all. So I'm gonna go and get off here because this how they do me. My lives get out. The trolls can't get to me. Now let me stop, y'all. YouTube lets me know when it's time for me to slow down. I done learned my lesson now, y'all. Whenever YouTube try to stop my lives and do all that, the YouTube is letting me know that they trying to slow me down. So I'm about to get off here in a minute because YouTube is sending out they letting me know. I feel like whenever YouTube do that, they let me know. Nigga, we finna shut your live down. Whenever YouTube do that, they let me know. We finna shut your live down, bro. But I'm just saying all this to say, look, man. I'm about to take a piss real quick. Hold on. I'm just saying all this to say, listen, man, stay out of that gray area, man. Because I know a few of y'all want to make y'all presence felt and y'all want to do all this shit, but you got to be alive to see this shit. So whatever you're trying to do to prove your point out here, you got to be alive. Like, you You want to go out there and mess with the ICE agents, and then you want to be able to go home and say, man, I messed with the ICE agents. Look at me, man. I did something, man. I was a part of something. I took my car out there, and I messed up my axle and my shock system, jerking and jerking around. I probably hit a parked car or something like that. And these people ain't none of my people or nothing, but I'm in my purpose because I got in my car. I mean, you probably wanted to end the night like thinking like that, but it didn't end like that. You know, and it's unfortunate, but just, you know, he was totally wrong. The police was totally wrong, but the police is wrong. The police is wrong. The police been doing people wrong. So it's like, even in the hood, they wrong. When they do people wrong, when they strip you for coming, you know, niggas sell you the dope and then catch. Man, I know niggas so shady, they sell you the dope and then have some people catch you at the gate and rob you and take it from you. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong. Like, it's wrong, but you shouldn't have been out there, man. I wouldn't have been out there. You know what I'm saying? It was totally wrong. You shouldn't have to talk about no angle, this angle, that angle. The ICE, it shouldn't even have, you just should have been at the house chilling, watching TV or something, or working or doing something. You got a family. You had kids. You had children. You shouldn't have even been out there. B, what up, man? But it was wrong. I'm not justifying it. It was wrong. It was horrible. It was wrong. But the police be doing people wrong. ICE agents and them be doing people wrong. And they don't got time to figure it out. I know she probably thought that he was, okay, you're a white lady and you're a female. And we know that you're not really, they don't have time to think about all of that. They got to deal with thousands of people. Like, each person be feeling like the police gonna have an individual, like, I know you and it's you only, and we're gonna know, man, they gotta deal with hundreds of people, man. They gonna know, look, smoke, pow, he shot somebody over there. Who go find out who it was. We gotta keep on going. Like, that's how they thinking. You going into it, I'm me, and I'm here, and I'm like, it's all these millions of people, but the police is gonna feel my presence, and it's me that they shooting at. No, they not, man. I remember the police no-look maced me one time because I thought I was going to be the one diplomatically walk up and stop it. Man, the police maced me and didn't even look at me. I walked up, say, man, the police did me like this. Didn't even look. And then didn't even look back to see. He just kept on going. I thought it's me walking up to the crowd saying, stop it. Man, that's damn. Who was that shit? Get your ass back. Man, they not playing, man. It's not fun.